Judges 10. Tola. Tola rose up to save Israel. That happened after the time of Abimelech. Tola was from the tribe of Issachar. He was the son of Puah, who was the son of Dodo. Tola lived in Shamer. It's in the hill country of Ephraim. Tola led Israel for 23 years. After he died, his body was buried in Shamer. Jair. Jair became the leader after Tola. Jair was from the land of Gilead. He led Israel for 22 years. He had 30 sons. They rode on 30 donkeys. They controlled 30 towns in Gilead. Those towns are called Havoth Jair to this very day. After Jair died, his body was buried in Camon. Jephthah. Once again the people of Israel did what was evil in the sight of the Lord. They served the gods that were named after Baal. They served the goddesses that were named after Ashtoreth. They worshipped the gods of Aram and Sidon. They worshipped the gods of Moab and Ammon. They also worshipped the gods of the Philistines. The people of Israel deserted the Lord. They didn't serve him anymore. So the Lord's anger burned against them. He handed them over to the Philistines and the Ammonites. That year they broke Israel's power completely. They treated the people of Israel badly for 18 years. Those people lived east of the Jordan River. They lived in Gilead. That was the land of the Amorites. The Amorites also went across the Jordan. They crossed over to fight against Judah, Benjamin, and the people of Ephraim. Israel was suffering terribly. Then the people of Israel cried out to the Lord. They said, "We have sinned against you. We have deserted our God. We have served the gods that are named after Baal." The Lord replied, "The Egyptians and the Amorites beat you down. So did the Ammonites and the Philistines. And so did the Amalekites and the people of Sidon and Maon. Each time you cried out to me for help, and I saved you from their power. But you have deserted me. You have served other gods, so I will not save you anymore. Go and cry out to the gods you have chosen. Let them save you when you get into trouble." But the people of Israel replied to the Lord. They said, "We have sinned. Do to us what you think is best, but please save us now." Then they got rid of the strange gods that were among them. They served the Lord, and he couldn't stand to see Israel suffer anymore. The Ammonites were called together to fight. They camped in the land of Gilead. Then the men of Israel gathered together. They camped at the city of Mizpah. The leaders of Gilead spoke to each other. They said, "Who will lead the attack against the Ammonites? That man will be the ruler of all the people who live in Gilead."